Okay, at my last attempt at getting the M5StackC loaded with the new firmware or burning it, failed. So I'm going to go back to StackC and I'll try a second time. And this might happen that it doesn't work the first time, so have another go. So put in your Wi-Fi details. It's now connecting. And this time it's successful, or it's the download is beginning. So we're about a quarter of the way through at the moment. You can see the progress down here, and that's how much of the firmware has been loaded. Leaving. So it's almost finished and the burn has been successful. So we're now finished using the M5 burner. We can close that down and we can then fire up the, see if we can get it. We'll fire up the UI Flow desktop version, which is in our M5Stack folder. So just double click on the program to fire it up. Need to wait a few seconds. Coming up on the other screen, and I'll bring it across. Now, go and check your M5StackC, and you need to put it into USB mode. So let's go and have a look at the M5StackC. I'll change cameras. So we'll stop sharing the screen. And your M5StackC, what I'll do is it might come up in one of these modes. So what you have to do is reset and then press button B until you get the USB icon. So it requires 2 presses of button B to do that. So if I press reset, now I'm on to the USB mode. It's not very clear there, but there is a USB icon. And that means that the M5StackC is ready to accept the program. Let's go back to screen sharing. And what we're going to do is accept that the communications is on port 4. We've got the right icon for our M5Stack computer. It's the M5StackC, and that's on the left. And what I'm going to do, just check the communications. I'm going to refresh the communication status. And finally, we're connected. Again, you might have to press that a couple of times to make sure you're connected. So now the desktop version of UI Flow is connected to my M5StackC. So just to test everything, I'm just going to go to a demo program, which is the digital clock. I'm going to load that onto my construction area, and it appears over here, and there's the program. So I'm not going to go through that program right now. We'll have a look at it later. But I do want to download that into my M5StackC. Now to do that, just go across on the bottom, and you've got a little icon. If you look at that, hover over it, it'll say download to the M5 device. So click on that and it will say uploading. And if you go across to your I'll stop screen sharing. If you go across to your M5StackC, you now see that you've got a digital clock or watch. So the seconds is increasing and we've downloaded that program successfully. So what we've accomplished here, I'll just turn off that, I'll change cameras. So what we've accomplished here is that we've downloaded 3 programs from the M5Stack website, and you must install them in the order that I've shown. So you've downloaded, install them on your M5StackC folder. You can unzip them. Then after that, fire up the desktop version of UI Flow. Start that program and go to the top left-hand corner on the screen and download the USB driver. So once you've got the USB driver installed, you then get out of that program and go to the M5 Burner to download the firmware, that is the UI Flow firmware, into your M5StackC. Now, once that's installed and you get a burn success message, you are then ready to program. And you can do that by testing one of the demo programs. Okay, that's all from now. Bye.